Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Valley of the Old Farm. Now, I realised last episode I got a bit overexcited at the prospect of us finishing VIP order level 4 to the point where I just missed doing a couple of jobs. But anyway, we're going to start today by completing it. I have the milk here we need. Send this guy off to go and deliver that to the dairy. And then I have a trailer set up with the other items. Goes to the dairy. Off you go. Meanwhile here you see, I have the hay, the straw, and the eggs. You see our JCBs, all the JCBs still going out into field 1. Therefore this gives us a good payout, put us on 400,000 basically. What I'm planning to do then is I'm going to take out a loan for about 300k in order to buy 2 fields, being 66 and 84. Now if I look at our stuff today, 70 is ready. If I buy 66 and 84, once 66 and 84 is just grass, I can leave that. That will be ready to cut into Mega Field 3. I'm going that day. I'll need to clear some trees, I'm going to do some terraforming. But Mega Field 3 is happening. And then that field is going to be our field for sugar beets. Because I feel like getting enough from there on one field to be able to complete VIP level 5, which is what's going to end this series. That's going to be my finale, my swan song. I've got a couple of other little jobs to do in the meantime, because obviously we'll need to wait for that to grow and stuff, so I have plans. But yeah, first of all we need to get these sales done, and that'll give me the money. So I'm going to take out 300 grand loans. I think I'll need about 200k, but I don't want to leave myself so sure that I can't buy anything else. So I'm going to drop these eggs at the farm shop. Then the bales are probably going to need to go to the animal dealer. Man, this JCB is good for this kind of job. See, it just blasts along. So the farm shop first, which is here. I don't think this will buy these bales. I'll try them, I suppose, but... Oops. Come on. Let's see the place for a pole. There you go. Sorry, sir. Didn't expect it to take the bales. I will take the eggs. The straw is going down slightly because I have some on my my garden, and he's classing that as selling it. So there's the eggs done. Like I say, around to the animal dealer to sell the other bales. Then we're gonna get this up. Like I say, one of the issues I forgot to do was I totally looked like we were baling the 2 fields we have. So I've actually done the baling on them. That's been finished. The bales need collecting. I'll run around with the auto load trailer. There is probably about 3 trailer loads across both fields. Why am I going in there? It's not the animal dealer. It's my beloved grain mill. But yeah, I'll go around. We'll collect those with the auto load trailer a little later. I want to get the harvester set up first on that field of soybeans down the bottom. Meanwhile with these, I wonder if I have to have to strap software to do it. Yep, there we go. So now I'm just waiting for the milk. As soon as that milk sells, we'll get that lovely bit of music we get. Well, I'm really struggling with the turning circle of this thing today, aren't I? He's nearly at the dairy, he's up here. Ooh. I'm just going to go down, because I'll probably use this to collect, because it's nice and fast for running across the fields. Put you in there. Meanwhile, I need to jump in this, which I'm assuming I've got connected to. Yep. Field 70 right down the bottom. Like I say, one of the ones we bought last time is either 60 here is half done, but I don't want to just do half. So I'm going to wait till that's completely done and then... I think that's the one that's the one I was in. I always forget, I need to be on the road. If I'm not on the road, it has real difficulties with it. I mean, probably once I stop using the series, I'm going to turn auto drive on to see if that helps. I don't want to reinforce menu when it sells. So he's doing it, there we are. $409,000. Now this is the one. Honey, the straw we can pretty much do today. I reckon 9,000 litres per bale. 287,000 is a lot of bales. 90,000 would be 10 bales. 180, 20. 270, 30. 360, 40. It's going towards 50 bales. Should be 2 loads of the autoloader. What if I start with and he's taking the one straight off the fields. Then once I've taken him those ones, I'll be able to I'll see how many more I need and take him those. And take them out of our storage. So the whole point of the storage was just there to sell, because as I've said, we don't really need a lot of them. Yeah, I've done. The honey's just going to have to tick away as pallets are created. That's going to be a... But like I say, we've got a bit of time yet, because if I harvest this today and buy the other two, 66 there is, I think, 2 levels, still at least 2 levels off harvestable. Which means we've got, a couple of days on that. Gonna give us time to get prepared. Then I'm going to have to do some tree removing, see how the land lies to be able to actually connect these fields together. Only then will I be in a position where the sugar beets can get planted, and once they get planted, then the money can start rolling in. As for the soybeans, I don't know about pricing, whether there's anything. I'll check if there's anything worth selling in our price saving stock, checking a bit. Set this guy first. Don't leave him rolling, he'll roll backwards forever. There we go. So he's going over to do that. Well, probably not the 305. This guy's been out for a little while, we've not seen anything of this dude. Could do a service. I should be able to just nick the edge of the service section here. I think we've got a bit of money for the first time in ages. Service everything. Obviously I can't do repainting here, which is that's what I don't mind. Well, I'm going to take the big trailer just so we've got the most capacity. I don't know whether the soybeans will be straight sold or whether they'll be stored, and I'll have to check what the prices are like. He's going in here, isn't he? Yes, I'm going to jump in that. I'm going to use that to collect bales. We'll collect them and just immediately sell them. Oh, you heard the chirping of the... What's it there briefly there? Weather vane. Send you over there. You're going round. Swap trailers with you. This trailer's good, it's great, but we're picking up off the field. I'd rather have the autoload. There might even be enough on the field to complete it, I'm not sure. If not, there's definitely enough up there. I mean, just check the price on things. Straw. Not an amazing price. Definitely not, but when will it get to an amazing price? Maybe I should hold on for now. I'm going to collect them off the field anyway because I want to redo those fields. They need ripping, they need stone picking, and they need replanting, probably with just grains again, just so I can use my flour mill. I'll start by flattening as many chickens as possible. This always seems to be a good start to this day. And then folks, we shall start baling. Ciao ciao. Because you can see there, got a few vehicles back in place. Now, you seen this morning when I came in that there wasn't a lot of tractors around because they were all just tied up on jobs. Yeah, the milk's been sold, everything's been done. Didn't get quite as many bales as I was expecting. But I think I'm going to get the mega field ripped first, just because it's going to give me more time. I don't want to start ripping out all the field until I've got chance to do more. I do want to get the crop. I'm not worried about the grass on 84, as I've said. Grass having a bunch of. In fact, I keep meaning to set the mower off again to put a second layer on, but grass I'm not bothered about. The wheat I can just turn into flour, so I'm just pointless ripping it up. Just send this guy out into here. I can do a good old mega field 1. This was 1, it's 1, 2 was the one that came second, was that one up there. So that's doing that. These guys don't unload yet. Yep, just the one. Oh, you guys are back and pull these away. And then the next step is to start planning. I mean, I'm tempted by that corn contract, but there's quite enough profit in it, really. I know where I used to leave that. I'm just going to leave it actually in pit 1 for now, just so it's out of the way. See, we got paid for that contract as well, which is an extra 20 grand, so we're now. I don't think I'm best off taking about 300 grand. It's going to leave me a decent amount of cover. But as you can see, he's going to give us. Let's pull this guy into here. Let's look at the loan situation. I'm just at 3.9. 3% over 4 years, 6 grand. Do it over 3 years, 8 grand. That 8 grand doesn't sound too bad. We're making probably more than that out of the to do that. Well, you can see that the loans we've taken have been substantial at times. But we're doing this for a good reason because it allows us to do and still leaves us with a reasonable chunk of money behind us. 158,000. Oh, I totally forgot those two are going to be ready as well. Oats and sorghum. Okay, they might have to just wait an episode just because I'm not quite ready for them yet. Well, we'll see how long that takes. Obviously more crucial to me is getting this done because the rain's coming in and these fields I have plans for. Yes, that's working, that's working, that's working. It's planted. So a lot of ready to harvest. Should we have a look at the used vehicles today? The X-Wrap. Steady Massey Ferguson, not quite as big as the one we've got, but it's a steady version. Another 8S. Well, there's a small range of 1 to hours though, so not really worth. I do love them, but too small for us. Probably too far the other way. No, unless I want another case, which, don't get me wrong, one goes bigger than that. Oh, that tempts me so much. Half price. Even the wheels aren't that brilliant. But no, resist, we don't need it. What I'm going to need to do is do some deforestation around here, get rid of some of these trees. I know it's cheaty, but probably using my things if we start getting. This is pretty much where I can just cut these together once. And my plan is also to get it. No, I'm going to be in the way because I can run it down there. I'm going to rip these two together probably today once it's done. Although the rain, to be fair, will affect the seed whipping as well to do the grip levels. I might as well wait till 66 is ready and just do the whole lot in one. Because I think once I rip the edges, I'll be able to put an AI just into the middle. Right, so that's going to give me... Then these, I want to give these tweaks, I want to curve it round and connect it back to the edge of this one. I say I must do something with this piece of land here. So I need to touch that one, and then this one I need to. And this one. No, my God, spare the rest. I'll probably need to bring it off there. And on the side of these, I end up in line with that. So yeah, that's that now cleared. And for me to be able to attach those fields all together, say Mega Field 3 is going to be that lot there. And yeah, still going to get some Mega Field 1. So imagine once we've got that sorted, that's going to be, well, bigger than everything I've got. Probably bigger than most of my land I've got right now. It's let's get a silly price for that. Yeah. Otherwise you've got silly crop on it. Of course, this one here is going to mean there's going to be more stones to pick up. So you run out of that. Timber I don't need. Lettuce you have to just keep producing. Lime, no, because you haven't got any stones yet. We'll get you some very soon. Right then. Let's not mess about. Let's start. Let's actually set the mower off. The mower can do a second cut. I think this will be ready. And then obviously once it's done that, I want a second roll again. I'm actually hoping to do a deal with them, at least one of them really big forage wagons for that. 54 meters there. So that's the biggest one, 51,000. Oh, can be in print colours. Yeah, I wonder if I should have worked constellation. That was my bad. This is just one for the money. The additive tank, the wide tyres. It's only 6 grand to lease, you see, that's the thing. It's not bad money at all. You can see that 54 plus our compaction, but it takes up into the 80,000 litre mark. Well, considerably more than our current load of wagons able to pick up. You can see here, he's getting on. And we're just going to finish this off now, folks, so catch you in a bit. And so, folks, that's that field, and I'm not going to head on my way to the other two fields. I might as well try and get in before the rain gets here. So we've done as much as we can. I've sent the tipper off to go and unload. Oh, don't see. See, the weeds tend to go through on that one, but luckily the ripping will get rid of that, so that's no big deal. So yeah, so I'm assuming you guys want to know a little bit more about the plan now. Basically, as I've said, the sugar beets are the crescendo. They're the end. Now I think that by doing that big mega field, I'll be able to put enough on that one field to do it in one go. I hope I will. If not, then it could be an issue, but basically that's the plan. All on one field. Then we just rent the big house because I cannot do the trailed harvesters. I've tried many a times and they never work right for me. So the big harvester, we use that to harvest it. If you do not work on taking out a contract for a little bit more, but I know beets are one of the things that doesn't look a lot of money, but you do get a lot of quantity for, so that should make it doable. Okay, I was expecting him to turn off down there. I guess it makes sense on some planet, not this one unfortunately, but some planet. I've got a couple of filler episodes planned as well while they're going, including a bit of work in this forest area I think you'll enjoy. Be sure to like and subscribe so you know when that comes out. Let's hate the overhanging trees in here. I'm going to be in the cab with you if you're not careful. Well, that one did. That was without the window open. But yeah, I think it's just a wheat field and the sorghum field is chicken food. The wheat field was just a crop put in for the sake of a crop, hence why it didn't get weeded or anything. Hopefully by the time the tipper gets back I should just about have this complete. So this one with a hill and it'll just causes a bit of trouble, but the trees obviously cause me even more trouble. Just get disable the straw swath as well because I really don't need it at the moment. I actually don't think I get it off this, but just hopefully remember to have it turned off for the week. So if you don't have it, it puts it back in land and it fertilises. And to me the fertiliser is more important. That's why I was quite keen on buying the biogas plant, because obviously you get the digestate for no but £1.5 million. Nah, I'll give that a miss. Bit rich foul blood, as you saw, we had to take out a loan just to buy 2 fields at £500,000. And there's another payment out, just so we talk about costs. These drivers, they just cost us a fortune, and I still am doing it myself. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping by the time I finish this, my tractor will be back. It's looking unlikely at this point. No, he's only just sort of getting to his sell point. Wow, this head of it just make mincemeat of a field like this. Guess I'm sending another tractor around, bear me. Aha, the little JCB, that'll do. I'm gonna say with this, so the sorghum's coming back here for chicken food. The wheat can go up to the flour mill. Like I say, my main aim is to feed that. If I get to the point where that's fed all year round, then I can start experimenting with more stuff. But you want to get that balance first. No worse than the tanks running dry. Sugar, I know I've done wrong there. Wait 1 second, folks. Okay, why you not? Okay, wait, so let me change the rear attacher on this. Okay, we always work H. What to do? I see, so you got into there and decided to bail on me. Alright, gonna do a shortcut back anyway. Thanks for the lane I created last time. Can't work out why it won't let me swap. I literally did it earlier on this episode, or at the very end, the last one, at least when I swapped that one off. You know, just told the baler. There are different kinds, there's like a standard like car tow bar, and there's also the kind with the ring on the end, and just the bar can slot through. Generally, I think a lot of farm stuff uses the ring on the end, just because it allows more articulation without problems, and I think it's a slightly tougher connection. Oh, Mr. Turning. Oh, look. Trying not to kill any flowers on my way past. Nothing to hear, I should be able to take the lane I created last time down. We should at one point just like take the 4x4 and just go exploring these forest tracks. See where all the different ones lead us, see what secrets we can find. There's probably surprises in this map that I still don't know about because I've never taken the time to like fully explore it. And here's my down ramp. I mean, you could do that without the lane there, but I just think it looks so much better done that way. And then let's get the last of the sorghum sorted. Trying to scoop any wheat. There's not a lot of lots of fields, so it's good for, let's say, just chicken food. Basically, that's 100% going for, just for chicken food. The other one should take a couple of hoppers full, so I'm not going to start until the trailer gets back. May end up being tomorrow now, looking at the weather and the time. Still enough for now. Why is it not loading? Am I not quite? Oh, I need the engine on. That would have made sense, I suppose, but here we are, folks. We've had going. I'm put something there, aren't I? I'm full. Is that folding? Yep. I may call it reforming rather than folding, but good. Right, so take this over to our silo, probably feed the chicken, see what they'll take out of it first, and then dump the rest in the silo. And we're back here in time for the wheat, assuming the rain doesn't. What was I saying? Now I have to wait for this to pass. Okay, well the forecast gives you give like the rest of the day, so vibes. Oh, only till 4 o'clock, and luckily with it being summer, it's still daylight at that point. Nice big swaths there, hopefully get a third cutting on that as well, and then we'll have a real good collection on our hands. And we will need the biggest trailer we can get our hands on. Oops, sorry, far a bit close there. Definitely, I think I'll do a jump cut till the rain finishes, that should make it a little more bearable. First of all, let's get rid of this. I'm not going to need that corner header for a while yet. I might just do one of the two up there, yeah. Must be the corner because I think some side's been done. Okay, them chickens are crazy about something. Besides making a racket, keeping it all awake. A long one for today, which I'm not too happy about. Man over the wheelbarrow. So that's a little bit of it gone, but it's now full. The rest I can just dump in here and send him back to the other dig. What happened there? Since I got off the van and stopped. So I'm probably just going to pause this video. I'm going to jump cut this now until the rain finishes just to give you. So I'll catch you back here in a second. And welcome back, folks. It's been. You see, it took a little longer to clear that rain than I first thought, which is a little bit of an issue, but we still just have enough time, enough daylight left. Luckily, it's the middle of summer, so we've got quite a lot of light. This field was affected by weeds quite badly. Fortunately, this time I'm going to give it a full treatment. I have plans, field 54, which so far has just been chicken food field. I have some other plans with, but I'm going to have to wait. As I've learned with this series, I am not holding myself to plans absolutely to the number because the game has a habit of suddenly throwing an option you didn't see or a curveball at you. And honestly, it's best just to run with it. That's how we've ended up sort of. It seems to take us a long time to get a little bit, and then these last few episodes seem to have done a lot. But like I say, we're definitely at a point now where this will slow us down. Meanwhile, it's getting even more crazy what it's asking me for. So it turns out you guys probably aren't going to see like 6 and 7. I might just do, because as I've said to you, I'm going to keep this series, I'm going to keep this farm as like a single player thing. And I quite like the idea of just doing, keeping it the VIP. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to expand the dairy in this farm quite a lot, I think. Buy a lot of cows, try and not quite fill that cow barn there, but certainly get a good number in it. How I'm going to do the 5 horses though, that's something I've never done before. Oh, you finished work, right, okay. Give me a second. What I'll then need to do is send a field roller. You already see there the swaths are pretty big. I still reckon there is one more cut in this field though before we need to do anything with it. And then let's say we'll have a mad collector, especially if we use silage additive. And also we'll need to clear that other silage field. When you are great for field rolling, so you're just quick enough to do it with a bit of style. You're also not a hugely heavy, overpowered, over drinking tractor. You guys know I do love this little thing. See, the money's going up now, we're making good money. Hopefully keep this up a couple of episodes, we might just have the money to pay back off that big loan we took. Check the contracts again. Still potatoes. See on there. Whoops. Planks or wood. None of them are things I can do. Well, I could do potatoes, but I'm not sure we did them earlier on if you remember, and it didn't end well then. This guy's actually still set from the last one, I think. It looks to it, yeah. Right then, so let's get this guy going. And then I've got a harvesting job to do. So I'm not expecting great things off this show because it just wasn't cared for. I just threw a crop at it and said, there you go. But still, it's a good sized lump of land, so that should count in its favour. I'll go up this side just then if it fills I can get the tractor next to it without destroying the crop. Yeah, 62%. We're going to get at least one full. Like I say, wheat right now is just... Wheat's a good option. I said I don't want to just do the same thing all the time. It's so easy for me just to go, right, do oats, because oats give me the best return on my... Ooh, a bit drifty. But yeah, oats are literally like my best return for the mill. And I always see that... I've used that mill a couple of series. I'm using it in the multiplayer, in the competitive multiplayer you'll have seen at the moment. Because I find it a great money spinner. And it's a great money spinner on crops that are easy to grow. May as well. Since I'm this close to him and this full. What else I'd like to hear from you guys actually? What is? Do you think I should upgrade a couple of pieces of equipment? You know, we've got some stuff. I'm quite liking having higher hour stuff on, just because I think it's something you don't see a lot of. Especially like that class there, for example. Class. Case. Case there, for example. That was brand new at the start of the series, and look at that. Nearly 30 hours on the clock. You know, I've deliberately, I like to keep things probably longer than a lot of others do. It's realistic, I suppose. It's how fans real life. But I just, if you ever see new vehicles, whenever you watch series, I just, it's so nice about knowing that someone's done some work. But should we have like one swan song? I do want a Fent. Before this series finishes, I want a proper Fent. Like an 8-900 series, something like that. Just because it feels wrong to me that I don't actually have one. But it's going to be a case of, you know, can we afford it? And I've tried to run this. I'm also thinking of upgrading a couple of things. Upgrade the grain mill a couple of times, maybe the feed mixer. Because by doing that, they'll work faster, they'll produce more money, they'll also hold more. And the feed mixer will do more silage, more hay and straw into it, and it'll hold more total mixed ration in its capacity. Which I just don't see being a bad thing anywhere. See, I've got what? Bucket, hopper and a half, which I'll take. Gives us a good amount. Just ends this episode on a high with production. So I'm not going to do anything in this episode, but I'll just have a think, and we might start next episode by treating. I'll show you. It's actually another mod I've got that allows you to upgrade factories, rather than having to build multiple ones. Hang on, I never realised just how easy to upgrade the farm was. If I put that to level 10, it will produce 10 times faster, which might turn out to be. But considering one of my upcoming things is like strawberries. Okay, chickens. 600 17-month-old chickens. Wow, okay. And it says automatic, so I'm interested to see how it does that. Try not to back into my own tractor. And then that's harvesting done for a little longer. Who's finished now? I can't see the... Bugger me, yes. But anyway, I got distracted there. Sorry, folks. Right, this guy's now going to produce... This is going to produce at a much faster rate. Look at the cycles per month. I want to upgrade this guy's here 55 grand. Oh, I can upgrade most of these. They do cost more to run as a result. But I didn't realize it was that cheap. That's why I've never done it before. But this is where I'm going to have to now probably feed a full thing of straw to that garden. I may have actually just massively overpowered that garden. As for the lime shredder, I might have to... Stones can't be that expensive to buy, right? If I go up to my thing and buy a full trailer of stones, they can't be cheap because like a waste. They can't be expensive because like a waste product. I do love these summer when we actually get longer days. So I can set you going off in this field. So we'll get our equipment back in. There you go to there. You can take that. No, it's not a lot, but you can take it to our extended grain mill. What I can always do with that, with the gather is to like just straight sell. That'll help get rid of the stuff. And then we will take this harvest back, and then that's where we're going to end today. It'll be a case of having a look overnight and seeing what difference that makes. Because I will take a load of straw to the garden. Now I just test just what a full trailer of stones cost me. Okay, I was going to say I was hoping they wouldn't get stuck, but it turns out it's gone out that way. If I remember right, that way is like a ford across the river in it. Unfortunately it does get stuck, but all I can do. I might just treat us to a big... There's a big caterpillar glass harvester, which I do always really like. Again, this thing's been so sort of all-round versatile for us that I'm reluctant to throw it away when it's still working so well. Yeah, we'll get this guy home. We'll have a look. We'll place our lots for our next episode. So yeah, the light is now starting to fade on us. Don't need rears, I don't need to dazzle the guys behind me. Also, I think I've got automatic irrigation on that. I do, don't I? So that's gonna fill with water on the hour, which you might see my money drop, because it's gonna literally boom that to full. I never saw the point in you having to take a trailer to something that was like in a static position. In real life, you just plumb it in. And this is where I wake up tomorrow and I've got like 25,000 litres of lettuce. Put this guy back in his parking place. I was going to say, I'm going to use the JCB, I think, with that. Well, I can't use the biggest trailer because it's off to the wheat. But I used to do Sean with its 30,000 litres. I do quite like the noise that little thing makes, that little chirping away. Anyway, so put this here. Park it. Realise I've left the beacon on and can't tab to it because it's turned off my tabbing list. You're nearly there, so I might as well actually jump into you. I'm going to move this over into here. So I say, next episode, folks, look at it quick. We're going to have the corn ready and we're going to have the wheat ready. There's going to be more harvesting to do. And in general, preparing now because, like I say, I've got the end goal. I know where I'm going. It's gonna be up to us to make it happen. Make sure wheat's turned on. I want the production going. Wheat is. Wheat and oats, both working away. It's not this one that's strawberries, it's the next one. Yes, the next one. Either of us, getting this one here, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Apologies if I sounded a little different in places. I think just, I don't know. You know, a bit quiet at times I'm supposed to, but we battled through and we've had a good day. We've done some good stuff. So check out the rest of the channel. Until next time, we'll see ya. Goodbye.